Hilfiger. This is the Star Report Friday evening. I'm your host, Star. Okay, welcome aboard. I'm feeling great. I just shaved. Yeah. What is that? The funky, fresh dressed to impress, ready to party. Okay. All right. We got a few topics. The main topic: Alaska, a snow crab crisis. Over 1 billion crabs missing. There's going to be a lot of Aggie black women in America if we don't rectify this situation. Especially here in the Atlanta metro area. Papados, juicy crab, huh? We're going to walk through this. We'll figure it out. It's a population crash going back to 2021. Okay, this is not new, but I've got the notes. Give me a second. Also on the screen, oh man, Jamaica bans music that glorifies drug use and crime. Are you up to speed? Jamaica. Is Rastafari Ministries out there? Crime Skills. Brooklyn Giggles is Nigerian. Anybody from Jamaica that can call in, educate us on this, huh? Is this a good thing? It's not going to happen here in America. They've banned it, multiple sources. Now this, also CBS News, ABC. They've banned it on television, television and radio. So the radio stations in Jamaica no longer playing music that glorifies guns, drugs, or violence. Are the Chinese behind this? Troll babies, good evening. How you guys doing? The Chinese damn near taking over Jamaica. Did they say, hey, enough's enough. These good people, but we're in here now, heavy, All that Batiman shit is out the window. They've got so many gay niggas in Jamaica now. It's different. Cheers, troll babies. How you guys doing? Ooh, that's nice. Woo. Okay. All right. I got a bunch of notes here, so let me just throw some things out there before we get rolling. And can somebody give me a Shooter 93 and a Lady H update from Harlem? Did Lady H get her Instagram page verified yet? Lady H and Shooter 93. Somebody sent me an email from, is it Trap Facts? I got to double check so I'm saying the right thing. K. Nicole, I got your donation. Thank you so much. They say peace, all right? Yeah, Jamaica bans broadcast of all music and TV that glorifies drugs and crime. That's my main focus, but I do want to talk about the Alaskan king crab, the snow crab, this goddamn shortage. 1 billion crabs that they can't find. They had to cancel the whole goddamn season. Just give me a second, we'll get to that, because I want to make sure I say the right things. And we may have to do a conspiracy twist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but we may have to do a conspiracy twist as to why Alaska is going through this drought. Is this due to climate change? Is this by way of the HARP machine that, now everybody's up on the HARP machine. 2003, when I was talking about the HARP machine on Hot 97, a lot of you said, yo, you crazy. They can't do that with the weather. Now it's real. They can manipulate the weather, and things are going on in Alaska. Research shows lobsters, crabs, and octopus. This is something else. Research shows lobsters, crabs, and octopus have a central nervous system, okay? They do feel pain, for those who have ever doubted that. Okay, how you guys doing? Did I say Hilfiger yet, huh? Styling on you tonight, huh? Okay. And I got some other things I may just want to put on the table, but not necessarily address. Counselor Murray, I got your donation. Thank you so much. I don't know why I printed this out. Should Americans delete period tracking apps? Let me say that again. Or American females. Should they delete period tracking apps? get into that later, but I have the story just in case anybody wants to discuss that, okay? And Eddie Murphy, oh, my nigga Eddie. Let me just put this out there as well, because we're going to be all over the place tonight like bird shit. Janicia, I got your donation. Thank you so much. She tapped in early, okay? Eddie Murphy agrees to pay $35,000 a month in child support. Now, hold on. When I first saw this story about a week ago, I said, holy shit, that could never be me. But now, Eddie Murphy is 61 years of age, a legendary comedian. He and Spice Girl Mel B, 15 years ago, he smashed her, and I think he left her out. He left her out in the cold, didn't he? 12 babies, he didn't give her shit. She took him to court. So is that $35,000 a month like retroactive? Because the child that they have together now is 15 years of age. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I first saw that story, I said, holy fuck. I can't get caught out there like that. But is that retroactive pay? So in reality, he's only got a couple more years to pay. 3 years, 4 years tops. Cute little girl, too, huh? Wow. And Mel B, she's 47. So he smashed some seasoned coochie once, 15 years ago. He smashed some seasoned coochie, Mel B, Spice Girls. They've always been trash, but he smashed her one night, skeeted up in there, and she pushed out that little puppy. And what a cute little girl, huh? We can discuss that as well. All right. Friday night, Code Red, I see you, my nigga. I got your email. Salute, Code Red, I see you, okay? We're gonna talk, but tonight I want to sip and just be crazy. Let me say this from the heart, first and foremost, about my nigga Sue Surf. Hold your head, homie, and just know that there are people out here like myself who truly appreciate you, love you, and respect you. Yesterday, the feds ran down in Jersey City, and they arrested him, RICO charges and some other things. He and one of his female friends, they tried to get out the back door. Feds were waiting on him, then they ran back inside. And it took them an hour to finally surrender to the feds. But let me just say this, I'm Jersey all day, every day. You know this. He's done a lot of good for people. He's helped a lot of people. And salute to his mother. His mother does a lot of community work. She's been to the penitentiary as well. And I'm going to reach out to her, or if anybody has her email address, because I went to her IG page, and I'm sure she's getting bombarded with DMs and things like that right now. But Sue Surf from the world of battle rap. And I'm not sure about the details of the charges, but I listened to a recent interview with him, and he's in a good place mentally. So it's not like this was a total surprise. That's all I'll say. But hold your head, man. There are people who appreciate you, love you, and respect you. Okay? Sue Surf. All right, phone lines are open. Skylar Saunders, ICU, serving the live chat. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me get all set up and situated here. Oh, and I have to talk about Mammy and Lowe's today. Let me write this down. Because the title, Alaska Snow Crab Shortage, was inspired by Mammy and Lowe's today. Give me a minute. Let me get my head right, and we'll come back to that, all right? All right. Robert, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping. Yeah, late night show Friday. I had a weird day today. I had to handle some other business, and I'm leaving end of the month for the road trip. Everything is set up. I have to go because I paid for that fucking Amtrak from Atlanta to Seattle. So I'll keep you posted on the exact date. I don't want to say, and then Amtrak has some fucking issue, and then I can't go, and then it's, a whole clusterfuck. But I had a good day today, decent day. And, well, actually, you know what? Let me get into the Mammy story now before I take phone calls and open up the floodgates. So, I had to replace the kitchen sink. I'm looking at my kitchen sink right now. It's really fancy, one of those fancy fucking, the whole goddamn the arm comes over and it's the swivel and all that fly shit and the marble counter. And the little shower arm, the little plastic piece, it broke. So I took out the hose and I went to Home Depot. Now, I did not see the piece that would match to that sink unit. I took a picture, I couldn't match it, and I said, let me go to Lowe's. Went to Lowe's, and I didn't see the exact one, but I saw one that would fit right in my kitchen sink. I've got a nice double sink there. I purchased the whole assembly, $149. I get back home somewhere after 3 o'clock, and before I do all that extra shit with the goddamn plumber's tape and the putty, which I didn't want to do, I take out a little plastic piece out of the fucking box, and I say, this motherfucker more than likely will fit right into the hose, because I've done all sorts of work over the years. I was a slumlord, for decades, as you know, in Pennsylvania. So I do this work. I take the goddamn plastic fitting. It's a fitting. I put it over the hose. Sure enough, screw it in. Boom. It works. So in reality, all I needed was that plastic fitting. I didn't need the whole $149 fucking assembly. So I get to thinking, because I'm a thinking nigga. I have a sandwich and a pickle and a cup of coffee, and I say, I'm going to go back down here. Give them the goddamn assembly back, just do what I do. 12 babies, do you know where I'm going? Do you know where I'm going? I took the whole goddamn assembly back down there with the fucking receipt. Somewhere around 6 p.m. And I walk in, and there she is. Nobody's in line at the customer service area. Mammy! She's looking at me, I'm looking at her, and I'm saying to myself, oh, shit, there's going to be a fucking issue. She's going to be sucking her teeth. Something is going to, rub her the wrong way, and there's going to be a fucking issue. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I put the box on the little shelf area there, and I said to her, hey, I want to return this or either exchange it. Now, in my mind, I didn't want to exchange it. I just wanted my fucking money back. But I said to her, just in case, she was one of those mammies. No, you can't do that up in here, But no. She just took the box and she started scanning already. Said nothing to me. Now, me, I started to put a little sauce on top of it, as I always do, compliment the wig. They all wear wigs down here. Compliment the wig with the lace front. And then as I'm, trying to add a little sauce, she gives me a refund receipt. She says, sign that. And I said, I was going to go try and exchange it. And she just smiled and said, just sign that. Mammy was hip to the con. Can I get an amen for mammies who already know what it is? You took the piece out the box, nigga. My husband be doing that shit. My father been doing that. My uncle, my brother. Huh? Salute to mammy who recognizes the con off the rip and just gave me the refund. Now, she put the money back on the card. I was going to, see if I could get her to give me cash, but as long as she's putting the money back, I said, sure. Just signed it. And I got a free fitting, and my sink is fixed. All right. So that was a long story, but Salute to the mammies of the world. So that's why we're talking about the shortage of the goddamn snow crabs and king crabs around the planet. Monster the Animal got your donation. Why was you wearing a bandana for a shirt yesterday? Oh, okay. Are you a Harlem nigga, Monster? Is that Monster from Canada? Well, thank you, Monster, but I got like at least 10 compliments on that Paisley brand new hill figure. So hate if you must, and thank you for hating via a donation, all right? Brian, I got your donation, drifting in lanes with this rig, laughing, salute. Thank you, Brian. Hey, Rory, are my phones working? Can somebody test my phones? Hold on a second. Can you test my phones? Deeds are out. Okay, no, I'm sorry. It's working. I see. Okay, I thought I did something wrong. All right. So let's get down to business tonight, Friday night. Fuck the algorithm. You can talk crazy as long as you're sending in donations, okay? One more donation before I open up the phone lines. Gregory got your donation. Music does affect behavior, but I don't know about banning. Well, I would love for someone to call in and counter what is going on in Jamaica. Last time I checked, Jamaica and Puerto Rico, those are like high crime areas. So the music, which is art, banning the music, in my opinion, is not going to stop the savages from doing what they do. It's not going to stop them. So I can't necessarily co-sign it. Of course, I've never been to Jamaica, and nor would I want to go to Jamaica. I mean, if I ever did, I would go to Trenchtown, the home of Bob Marley and the Wailers, Peter Tosh, and that's it. And I get the fuck out of there before sundown. So I'm not necessarily saying it's a good thing. Crime skills, if you're out there, sir, please tap in, educate us, or Rastafari Ministries. Area code 901, good evening. Friday, I'm with the dumb shit tonight. Are you there? 90.
Hi, Star.
Hey. Who's this?
How you doing? This is Stephanie from Memphis.
Hey, baby. Good to hear from you. I got your email. Thank you for tapping in.
You're welcome, for sure.
Okay.
So, look, I wanted to, this Memmy story, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. So the fact that you sized this so-called mammy up before you even talked to her,
I profiled her.
I
profiled her.
You did, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that because you have already put a notation on the word mammy, and now you have given it a look, and now you are taking that look out into the world and just running with it. And she proved you wrong. I'm glad she did.
But now, hang on, because you and I have some good conversations. But at the same time, I'm almost 60, so my generation is damn near out the door. So don't take what I say to heart, because now at the same time,
right,
I have said that I loved my grandmother, Roberta Torrain from Durham. She was so black, she was blue. Some of the best memories from the 70s were with her going to a Methodist church. And she was a wonderful woman. I loved her. I liked her. She helped raise me. So there's no hatred here. But yes, I profiled Mammy at Lowe's. She proved me wrong, as you said. And she was up to speed on the bullshit and just gave me the receipt.
Because look, the thing is, you are the pot calling the kettle black because you the one nigga rigging shit in your house.
That's a fact.
You the one nigga rigging shit, so you being a nigga right there.
Yeah.
that is karma. That's karma.
You could be right, but now here I've always said I'm a dirty nigga from Jersey and Brooklyn. I've never denied that. Yeah, I'm a cutthroat nigga. I'm not the nigga that you want to invite into your home, because I'll get to looking around and shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I hear you. After I heard that story, I was like, let me call in because
Okay. So hang on. So let me.
That's all I want.
No, stay there. So let me profile you a little bit more. Do you eat crab, snow crab, king crab, soft shell crab?
You know, why is that even a question? You know I eat all of these.
Okay. So now, are you up to speed on there's an Alaskan crab population crash? 1 billion crabs mysteriously have disappeared. Are you concerned?
I'm concerned because on New Year's we used to do a crab boil. So if I don't have my crabs for New Year's, I would be upset. But
yeah.
Other than that, no, I'm not just going to eat no crabs every month. So I'm not like, oh my goodness, the crabs are gone. And I'm not gonna be upset about it if they are not here. I just eat a steak or some, or some shrimp or something like that. It's not that big of a deal. I think we're in so much of a influx of things. Like people can dial it back a little bit.
Well,
sacrifice is needed.
I hear you, but you see, I'm here in the Atlanta metro area, and all these young people be having they be up in juicy crab, papados, and if we have a crab,
yeah, I mean they live.
If we have a crab shortage in Atlanta, goddamn, I see more violence popping off on the weekends. Do they have a juicy crab in Memphis?
You think people gonna go crazy?
Yeah. I think niggas will get to fighting. Fighting and shooting and all sorts of extra shit if they can't get the king crab legs and the snow crabs. I definitely do. Go ahead. Yeah.
About some crabs, so I think we're a little bit more civilized as a whole. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, than to be fighting and shooting and all of that over crab legs. Now you don't think so? You don't give people more credit than their stuff.
Listen. I've already admitted that I'm a nigga. I may be half a nigga, but I'm a nigga. If I go into Waffle House, which I rarely do, I go into Waffle House and I can't get what I want, I start to talking crazy. I get on that Chiquizia Clemens shit. Don't make me shoot this motherfucker up. You know, that's black folk, right? Right?
I mean, kinda.
Yeah. Well, hey, good to hear from you. Anything else you want to touch on? Are you up to speed? Oh, now you and I spoke before, and I checked out your IG page. Very, very pretty girl you are. Do you know what's going on with Nicki Minaj and is it Lotto? How do you say her name? It's crazy.
I don't know too much, but I know they going back and forth. It's really because I guess I don't know who's in the wrong. Nicki is always into it with somebody. She was just into it with Cardi B. I don't know if Lotto took Cardi B's side or what happened, but it's just Nicki always into it with somebody. That's not to say that, Nicki ain't the one being bullied, but I don't know. It seems like a pattern every other way because even Cardi B is into it with somebody every other day. So who knows what's going on? Females, they just don't get along.
Well, I'm going to say this. I ride with Nicki.
I know friendly females.
Yeah, I ride with Nicki Minaj regardless, So
I ride with Nicki before all these other random
That's
people
a whole
just because
fact.
I know Nicki got talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to necessarily just be riding with Nicki, but I will ride with her more than I would ride with anybody else because she's the one got the talent and she ain't using, writers and all of this stuff. We know for a fact that even if
this ain't got nothing to do with the 100 million unit sold plaque up in my bedroom right now. That got nothing to do with that. As you say, she got bars. She's the baddest bitch.
Yeah.
And even
we know for sure.
Yeah.
We know for sure that Nicki right.
And sometimes you have to take a bitch's head off. But I just want to see if you're up to speed. But hey, good to talk to you, and thank you.
Yeah, because I can. Yeah, of course, sir. All right.
Okay, take care, babe.
All right.
Okay, thank you much. Thank you. Okay. All right. We're off to a good start here. Yeah. We got a crab shortage coming, folks, to Atlanta. And niggas is going to get to doing the most. Pow, 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 pow. Y'all ain't got the king crab tonight? The fuck? Oh, shit. Is that my nigga Crime Skills? Tapping in. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to hear from you, Crime Skills. Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So me heal to me tuggy, ya me tuggy. Them for real, my tuggy. Friends for real, some mental men.
Right.
I saw madman them there. Yo,
So
let me tell you something.
what's going on, man? Jamaica banning any music that glorifies crime and drugs on radio and television. You up to speed, sir?
Yeah, come on, sir. Definitely. Definitely.
Okay,
definitely.
educate us, please. Educate us. Come on.
I'm gonna let you understand something. The same way how these rap artists and R&B and rap artists make a lot of their money, the majority of their money off of YouTube and tours and stuff like that. It's gonna kind of slow things down in a way, but a lot of reggae artists these days, they make their money off YouTube through streaming also. You see what I'm saying? So it's not you're still gonna have underground radio stations that's playing it, but it may slow the crime down a little, but I don't think it's gonna put a dent into it, like a significant dent. You see what I'm saying? So
I hear you.
Yeah, that's about it. I
hear you talking.
Because you gotta understand this. When it comes on to reggae,
okay,
when you're a dancehall artist, you're not gonna get embraced and.
Hello, you there? Hello, Crime Skills. Are you there? Crime Skills. Hello. Crime Skills, did your phone drop out? I can't hear you, sir. I can't hear you. I think his phone dropped out. I just pulled up the crime stats and the murder rate, in Jamaica. Kingston Central, Kingston Eastern. Okay, Crime Skills, call back, man. Your phone dropped out, okay? In 2022, Jamaica was the second most dangerous country worldwide, with a homicide rate of 43.85 per 100,000 people living in the country. Those stats come from Statista.com. Statista.com. Damn. Maybe Crime Skills will call back. I'm just pulling the story right now. I didn't have time to do a whole lot of research earlier. Murders up 6.5% as of March 25th, 2022 in Jamaica. 10 safest cities in Jamaica. That's got to be the tourist areas. Negril, okay. Ocho Rios. Port Antonio. 201, sit tight. I'm coming to you in a minute. Hold on. Okay, these are the safest places in Jamaica that I'm reading here, according to travelsafe-abroad.com. Portmore. Mandeville. Where is Vibes Cartel from? Is it Portmore? Well, wasn't, when they locked him up for killing, I think it was Spider, I forget, weren't they trying to get the guns off of the streets of Portmore? If memory serves me correctly. Salute to Vibes Cartel. He's all fat in the face now. He married himself some type of Caucasian. Blade, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Mammy said this half guinea think he's slick. She knew what it was. Mammy at Lowe's. And I have to say thank you, Mammy, because she saved me the whole, trying to compliment. It was, I was tired. I was doing a whole bunch of extra shit earlier. She just put the money back on the card. She didn't even look in the goddamn box. She said, "This nigga in here scamming." 201, good evening. Are you there? 201. We're talking about it. Jamaica bans music that glorifies crime, and the Alaska snow crab cancellation of the season. Are you there? 201. Yes, no? Okay, let's get you out of there. You're doing something, and I don't have time to wait for you. Area code 202. Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is the Star.
How are you, Star?
Hey. Is that Aaron? Looks like 202. Is that Aaron tapping in?
Aaron, yeah.
Good to hear from you, man. How have you been? What's cracking? Let's get to it.
So, in listening to you, you're breaking down the Jamaica crime rate, right? And I want to stick to the topic.
I'm touching on it. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to stick to the topic of the banning the music. I would be for it. Also, if you isolated heavier black areas in the United States, they'd probably be more dangerous than Jamaica. Because if you look at murder rates, there's the cities here that have there are two cities in America which have a higher murder rate than Jamaica's most deadly city.
Okay.
And it's St. Louis and Baltimore. So the thing is, and with the new FBI crime statistic that came out, I think 3 weeks ago, blacks went from committing 54% of crime to now 13% of the population is now actually committing 60% of the crime as of last week. So in terms of the FBI crime statistics. So I get what you're saying about like areas being dangerous, but if you isolated certain areas in the United States, they would be worse than Kingston. I mean, Baltimore and St. Louis are worse than Kingston. So I get what you're trying to say, but remember, America is a very rich country with, all type of social services. But I would be for banning the music. I would be all down with that.
Okay, well, now, hang on a second. I'm Googling something. I'm not really saying anything other than throwing it out there to see, if people really have the inside information. And the cities that I just rattled off were not the deadliest. Those were some of the nicest, the ones that I just put out there. But now here's the thing. I've never been to Jamaica. Have you?
Yes.
Really? How many times? And how long did you stay?
I went to Montego Bay once.
Okay.
So, yeah, of course, I didn't leave the resort. Yeah, of course.
How long were you there?
A week.
Nice. So, here in America, we have this beautiful thing, a great system called capitalism, value for value. In Jamaica, they're fighting over things, they'll kill you over a goddamn T-shirt with the fucking Nike logo. So I don't know the intricate details. I'm just asking the question with regards to whether this is going to affect the crime stats that are clearly up, whether we're comparing them to America or not. In Jamaica, the crime is up. So I more so want to, focus on that. Any thoughts about why Jamaican crime is up? I know nothing about their jail system. I just know that the Chinese are in there, literally taking over. Their beaches are shrinking, and 80% of their food is imported from Miami. That's all I know. Go ahead.
Do I have any idea of why the crime is up? I mean, it's up worldwide. I think when you shut down a place...
Let's focus on Jamaica. They've banned the music. Let's focus on Jamaica.
Okay. So what was the question? You wanted me to focus specifically on Jamaica, and you're asking me why their crime is up?
Do you have any idea as to why their crime is out of control? And do you think that banning the music will help in any way?
Well, I think that in this day and age, cancel culture is more effective than evangelism.
Okay.
Banning things is more effective than, especially online, right? I think that I don't know. I mean, number one, I would say I don't know
Okay.
if it will or not. I think it'd be a good place to try. I think it's a new idea. I don't know if it would hurt. So, I mean, we ban everything else online. I mean, they banned Alex Jones, they banned Donald Trump. Why not ban rap? Why not ban violence? I mean, if we're banning stuff, Kanye's banned. Why stop with people that attack quote unquote protected groups? Why don't we just stop it all?
Yeah.
If that's what we're doing.
Well, now hang on a second. Again, I want to focus on Jamaica. Crime Skills.
Okay, yeah, so Jamaica.
Crime Skills was making reference to reggae. The crime, if you ask me, that coincides with the dominant genre right now is not reggae. Reggae is the traditional music, but dancehall, which is the younger pulse of the people, if you will. I don't think, personally, that banning the music will stop the crime. I think they've got other issues. I think that it's going to put a blemish on Jamaica for years to come. I think they're using a creativity in Jamaica against them, the people who are there, and I don't think it's a good thing. But I want you to finish up. Oh, and before you go, I do want to ask you about the greatest lie ever sold. If you got a second, hang on. I'll give you the last word on Jamaica. Again, I don't know, but go ahead.
Okay, listen, I don't understand. From what you said that they were banning music that glorified violence. Okay. And so if that's what I'm to understand, right? And I just feel that since we live in a cancel-heavy world now, why not?
Okay.
If we're canceling everything else, you may not think so, but has it ever been done? I mean, they're banning people from Instagram, who say the wrong political ideologies, but yet people who are quote-unquote doing drills are able to be on there, and they're able to say what they want to loudly. So my thing is, why not try it out?
Why not try it out?
I mean, it seems to be when I'm looking at a certain protest in Iran right now, them shutting down social media is very effective in suppressing some things.
Gotcha.
So why not just try it out just to see if it works? And if it doesn't work, then go ahead and lift it up. But why not try it out?
Okay, let's move on. I don't want to go beyond Jamaica. The greatest lie ever sold. When does that come out? Do you know? And are you a Candace Owens supporter? I don't think we've ever discussed her before. When does that documentary come out? Do you know?
I mean, yeah, I saw it, but it is what it is. I mean, my thing is I'm tired of the right talking.
It's out?
It's
that documentary's out?
Yeah, I mean, like the greatest lie. Well, I've seen the preview for it, but why do I need to see a video? Like, why do I need?
Aaron, I'm just asking you. Is it out? Is it out? So I'm asking.
No,
you.
I don't know yet.
All right.
I don't know. No, I was giving my opinion on it.
Okay.
When you cut me off, I was giving my opinion.
I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's even out yet. Anyway, hey man, good to talk to you. Anything else you want to put on the table real quick? Good to hear from you, man. It's been a while.
What'd you say? I didn't hear the last thing you said.
Anything else you want to put on the table? We haven't spoken in a while.
No, that was it. No, that's it. That's it.
Or any thoughts on the period tracking apps? Just throwing that out there. Should they be?
No.
No. Okay.
No thoughts.
Right.
No thoughts on it all, man.
Don't worry
so
about it.
I just want to. All right.
Good to talk to you, man. Yes, sir. Okay. All right.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Aaron on a Friday night. Seems a little. Huh? I'm sitting here sipping, having a good time. Toe Babies, is that documentary out yet? The greatest lie ever sold. Is Crime Skills back? There you are, sir. Your phone cut off. Crime Skills. Thank you for calling back, sir.
Yeah, my bad. I stepped out of the truck and I had the Bluetooth reconnected while I was walking away from the truck. But like I was saying,
you were saying, go ahead.
It's not really gonna put a dent in crime because like rap artists and hip hop and R&B, you have a lot of reggae artists that they depend on YouTube streaming also. The only way where they could really put a dent into into the artists that are producing gangster music or whatever they want to describe it as, is by blocking YouTube. That's the only way it's going to cause a problem. But you have a lot of underground radio station that will still play reggae, all sorts of dancehall reggae music. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, if I can jump in and say this. Now, I'm not the sharpest knife.
Go ahead.
I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I've been a reader since the early 70s. I don't think this has anything to do with the crime. The powers that be, and I've got the notes here, I just haven't read the goddamn article in detail. They already know, because the powers that be that control the tide, so to speak, they already deal with projections. Economists, when they look at a certain region or country, they value things based upon projections. So they know that the crime is going to be what it is, and it's more so based upon banking, debt, and the influx of people coming in. I think, in my mind, this is to neutralize and to mentally control the younger Jamaicans coming up. This music is bad for you. You're 5 years of age, and we have to save you from yourself. We need to show you a better way. You need to represent the new Jamaica. And all of that stuff from the past, fighting and shooting, as a gunman, as a killer, your blood clot, blah, 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 blah. All that's going to be gone in 20 years. There will be a different type of Jamaicans. That's just my thought. What say you, sir?
Well, it's like this. Whether they ban the music or not, it's not gonna stop extortion, and it's not gonna stop certain major crime that occurs on
no.
a weekly basis. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So and also you have certain new artists that the music that they're putting out, it's like it's really glorifying drugs, or like it's all right. For example, Future talk about Mali and stuff. You have a lot of new reggae artists that's copying the exact flow of American rap artists in their lyrics and the way they're putting their songs together. It may put a slight dent in it, but it's not gonna stop crime. It's not, bro. I'm 39 years old, and like ever since I was small, it's the only thing now is the camera. Everything is taking camera. Everybody's videotaping now and all of this stuff. But I don't think it's gonna stop it.
All right, if I can jump in and say this, I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm glad you called back. You mentioned Future. Future is a Yankee. Future and other Yankees have been put in check, going back to Foxy Brown and others when they were using profanity on stage in Jamaica. They were either arrested or ran out of fucking town. What are those laws, the profanity laws, when you're cursing all that shit on stage? You know what I'm talking about? All that vulgarity.
Yeah, but yeah, I understand that. But let me.
Well, no, let me finish. So
okay, go ahead.
So Future is American artist. Never mind him. I'm talking about the younger ones coming up in Jamaica. Yes, they're gonna know about Movado. They're gonna know about Vibes Cartel, Gaza Music. They'll know about that, but that will not be the ideal to try and become a part of. Go ahead and finish up. I'm just guessing. Go ahead.
It's what you have to understand overall. The new reggae artists in Jamaica, they are copying Black American style, the way, everything, drugs. They idolize the same sort of living, but in Jamaica it's much more extreme because of the laws. You could have a few bodies and get locked up and do a few years and you out of prison, or you kill a few people and nobody's not gonna come to court and testify against you, or else they know their entire family is dead. It's different. It's different. It's because of corruption. It's much deeper. So you see what I'm saying? But overall, they copy Black American rap and hip hop artists, they copy their art.
Gotcha.
They copy like it's a different generation of reggae artists that's coming out of. It's a way different. It's not like before.
Gotcha.
But like
Gotcha.
I said, respect for you talking about the topic.
Thank you.
All
Man.
right?
Good to hear from you, Crime Skills. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
All right, every time.
Respect. All right. Yeah. All right. And if I can just say this, I think they will let Vibes Cartel out, and he will work for the feds. He will be so happy to get out. He will really help them get the guns off of the streets of Portmore and Spanish Town and other places. Forever Maryland got you donate. Your email. Yeah. Sue Surf arrested yesterday in Jersey City. I spoke about that early. I don't have the full details. I mean, did he go to court today? I saw Lisa Evers, my old homie. Salute to Lisa Evers. I saw her report because at first, when she did a report, they had Calico's face, and they were calling Calico Sue Surf. The hater misses nothing. Troll babies, anybody catch that? They ain't talking about Feds cartel. Yeah, he's gonna work for the Feds, man. They're gonna let him out. They're gonna get his mind right. And who was the guy that they supposedly killed? Was it Spider? Well, somebody killed Spider. Was his name Spider? I forget. Chopped up the body. Vibes Cartel at that time, he had a little BlackBerry. I remember him riding around on a motorcycle. He couldn't put the fucking BlackBerry down. Goofy ass nigga. Larry, got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Who is this? Somebody from the past. Blade tapping in. Mammy was thinking to herself, look at this nigga, think he getting over on somebody. Okay, you're talking about Mammy from Lowe's. You know, she wasn't even 30. You know, she had a couple of pounds packed on her, but you know, I liked her demeanor. Blade, she didn't even look in the goddamn box. She took the receipt, she scanned the box, and then she started banging on the goddamn, not banging, you know, she had them long-ass nails. She's hitting the goddamn screen. You know, I'm trying to, you know, say a little something, compliment her, and she gave me the receipt. She said, sign that. You're doing too much. Salute to Mammy. Gave me that money back, huh? Bless her heart and all the other Mammies tonight. Aaron, I got your donation. Thank you, Aaron. Good to talk to you. You know, he seemed a little zesty tonight, you know? Okay, Blade, thank you. I don't want to talk about Caucasian serial killers right now. We got to talk about Jamaica, man. Trigger God, got your donation. Thank you, sir. Tyrone got your donation. He says respect. Thank you, sir. That means a lot, yeah. A bountiful soul. Is that Janice? Hey, Janice, are you calling in, Janice? It's been a while. Where you been, girl? Oh, I'm sorry. Should I not be saying your name with a bountiful soul? Janet, what's going on with your YouTube channel? Do you want to put a banner in the community section? That's available to you. A bountiful soul says censorship equals dictatorship. England gaining power. I agree. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they have some Chinese people involved in politics in Jamaica. Usually, Chinese don't get involved. Usually. I mean, not on a large scale here in America, but they may be involved in politics in Jamaica. They may be behind this shit, you know? Hey, we have to clean this up. All this talk of killing and gunning people down. I don't hear this shit every goddamn day. Clean this shit up. All this goddamn money we're bringing in here to this goddamn place. My Sicilian cuzzo, okay, he's talking hella crazy. But he did spend money. Hang on a second. He says, Star, I know these mooly bitches are mad they won't be able to go to Juicy Crab or City Island to get their fight on with some crab legs on the side. He said City Island. Yeah. That's gonna change things. Johnny Too Cool, my nigga. Johnny, you tapping in? Where are you, sir? Hold on. Johnny Too Cool. Johnny. Johnny Too Cool.
Yo.
On a Friday night, my Colombian nigga. What's cracking, man? How you feel?
What up, brother?
Cracking, Johnny.
It's been a minute, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not your bro, but it's been a minute.
Good to hear from you, man. What's cracking? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, man, you too, man. Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last couple of shows, man, especially the one with the Kanye West one, man, that was a good show.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. Listen, I'm that nigga for real, you know? This is what I do, man. That's what I do.
Hell yeah. Yo, did you see that academics video?
Yeah. King Academics regulating. I'm the prize, bitch. Check this girl. I respect it. Checked her.
Yeah, he's in Fresh and Fit, that dumbass podcast.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't take shots at younger people's podcasts. Academics was on the Fresh and Fit podcast. I did not see that. I don't know if it's come out yet. They were at some type of party or something. I only saw Academics speaking about this a little bit, so my information may be scattered. His girlfriend, he called her his girlfriend. She was at the party. I don't know if she's just a light-skinned black woman or she's some type of Hispanic, you know. He goes for the high yellow ones. He had a beautiful girl who used to be up at Everyday Struggle when I did that show with him. I forget her name.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
she popped off in the club. She punched a girl because girls were surrounding Academics, you know, talking to him. I mean, he's that nigga. Let's not get it fucked up. So the video that most of us saw, he was regulating her. He didn't put hands on her. She was swinging him. Bada. I saw him holding a bag. Was that her bag? Do you know?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well. Now let me ask you a question, Johnny, because you've called in before. You've kept it real. You've had girlfriends. As a Puerto Rican, your girls used to give you two pieces, give you black eyes and shit. They did the regulating. Are you different?
Yeah, different. I got a new girl now.
Is she wearing the pants? Keep it real.
Maybe.
Is she there now? Can we talk to her? I hear your cousin. I hear your cousin in the background. Tell him I said what's up.
Yeah, me and him back in work. I'll pass you the phone.
Yeah, listen. Is your girl? Hey,
salute.
What's up, man? How you feel? What's cracking?
Good. Doing some night shift, long hours here.
Okay. So now listen, I'm always respectful, and I appreciate you guys being respectful. You spend money with me. Is Johnny dating a Puerto Rican now? Because I think it was the Mexican girl that was like, you know, chin checking him, giving him ground and pounds and shit, right?
Yeah.
That was a Mexican girl.
Exactly. Yep, the eye gouges, the big peg, everything.
Okay. So he says he's got a new girl. Can you give us some insight? Who's wearing the pants now in his new relationship?
To keep it 100, I think it's his Puerto Rican girlfriend.
Yeah.
So
he likes them young, right? He goes for the ones like 5 years younger than him, and he gets to tricking on him and shit.
yeah,
like that.
age. He says age 21 and up can catch it.
Yeah.
So it's all fair game, he says.
Well, listen, he's young. He's young. Now's the time to have fun, as long as nobody's like, you know, doing too much. But you got to be careful, or tell him, you got to be careful with the Puerto Rican girls, because if you cross them, they will pull out the knife on you fast. They'll stab you.
I think he likes the thrill of it. He likes the thrill.
Yeah.
He says that's when he gets off. So I'm assuming that's what it probably is.
All right. Hey, man, good to talk to you guys, man. Have a great night. Be safe in the club pushing them pills and shit, all right? Be careful.
All right, bro. Hey, brother, I love you, brother.
Salute,
I love
Johnny.
you, brother.
Salute, Johnny. Salute. Allegedly moving Molly and pills in the clubs. I don't know. I'm talking crazy. Chan, I get your donation via PayPal. Thank you, Chan. George Lazenby's Bond. Which one was he? Yeah, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. But which one was that? I forget which one that was. That was a good Bond. That film. Let me Google that since you spent money. That was decent. Hold on. Did he do one film? Was that film in the late 60s? Okay, George Lazenby. Yeah. Hold on a second. Is he still alive? Born in 1939. Okay. Okay, so in 1968, after Sean Connery left, and then Connery came back for Diamonds Are Forever, which was an incredible fucking film. Okay, so On Her Majesty's Secret Service came out in 1969. He came in behind Sean Connery, so even if, and that was a decent film, but those were incredibly hard shoes to fill, Chan, if you ask me. So it was a quality Bond film, but, of course, you couldn't outdo Sean Connery. I will say this, though. I preferred that Bond. Hold on a second. I preferred him over, is it Timothy Dalton? Hold on a second. Let me just Google something. Okay, yeah. Okay, he played one Bond. 1969, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Timothy Dalton, I think he played, is it 2 Bond films? Hold on, guys. And folks, if there's any of my sponsors that want to call in, just shoot me an email, say, Star, I'm on the line. Timothy Dalton stunk up the place as James Bond. Yeah. Wait a minute. How many Bonds did he play, Timothy Dalton? The Living Daylights, A View to a Kill, yeah, 2 films. I didn't care for him, but thank you for your donation, man. Okay, and appreciate the support. Big Eye Key tapping in. Thank you, Big Eye Key, for your donation. Salute to you. Good to hear from you, sir. On the block with Jen. Okay, Jen, I see you. Are you calling in, or are you just sending? Okay, Jen's sending me something about FBA video game. Jen is on top of FBA business. I'm just going to say copy in case she's not watching. Okay. Eric, are you calling in, sir? Are you calling in? Hold on a second. Where's Eric? Eric, good evening. You're one of my new sponsors, man. Good to hear from you. Eric.
Hey, Star, I'm on the line. Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man. I got your information on the screen. I'm going to make that bigger. Don't worry. Player Rick's Music. Did I say that right? Player.
No, it's all good. It's playericsmusic.com.
Play Eric's Music. Okay. Listen, I'm going to fix that while you're talking. Promote your platform, your music. Let me fix that and make it bigger while we're talking. You have the floor, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, much appreciated. Yeah, I'm proud to be a sponsor. My song is in the community section. It's called Higher, but I have a brand new album that's out. It's called Found a Way. It's streaming on all platforms. Again, my name is Eric. The new album is called Found a Way. You can get it on all streaming services, but you can also get it on my website at www.playericsmusic.com. I'm getting nothing but positive feedback in the community section, so I know this is a Star Report. So,
great.
If head on over there, and I know there could be hate coming. I welcome that. So, please head on over there, listen to the music, because there's nothing better than like the comments that are in the comment section when someone says, "I expected you to," they said, "I expected you to be whack, and you were not whack. You were dope." So I welcome that. So please head on over to the community section after Star Show tonight. Go to my website and give a listen. And I actually pay for focus groups to listen to my music, so I take this seriously.
Really?
And the response that I'm getting,
Nice.
absolutely, the data analytics, yep.
Okay.
And the feedback that I'm getting is.
Hold on one second, okay? I want to change this whilst we're talking. Let me see if I can make this bigger, because I watched one of your videos, good stuff, and I want to make sure that people know you were mentioning your son. He was in the audience. I thought that was a touching moment. He was cheering for you, rooting for you. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more on your website, please?
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a show that I did back in June, and it went over really well. My son came out. He actually was my cameraman. I actually hired a cameraman. He couldn't get into the venue because of a vaccination thing, so it kind of worked out perfectly that my son was able to record it, and he was supporting me, and
nice.
And the crowd was enjoying it, and
nice.
and that performance went over really well. It performed really well. I posted it on other websites, and people really connected with that. So that I'm glad you brought that up. That performance.
Okay, so I have it bigger on the screen right now. If you can see it, www.playericsmusic.com. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on my phone. I want to make sure I wasn't on a headset.
Don't worry about it. I got it bigger. It's bigger. So what is the inspiration? Okay. What is the inspiration for your music, and what city are you out of? Is Bmore? I forget.
I'm actually, that's correct. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I've been making music for a long time. I truly love to do it. I would love to make a career out of it and do it full time. That's what I'm working towards. But I just love to create. And from what I'm hearing back from people and what I've seen in my growth is that I'm really good at it. That's what I've seen in my growth and what the feedback that I get from the music. So
nice.
As long as I can stay, writing music at a high level and I enjoy it, I'm going to continue to do it. So
yeah. Well, just keep in mind, because we did send you a marketing deck with those analytics before we brought you on. Even though people, they're going to troll you, just pay attention to those analytics. It shows you that a lot of the people, most of the people in that live chat, they have careers, they're business owners, managers, directors. So they're in there trolling just to have fun. It's not so serious. They're not trying to tear you down. So they're gonna throw some shots at you, but you want the traffic. That's the main thing. So pay attention to those analytics, and I think you'll be fine, man.
Oh, I appreciate that, Star. Oh, yeah, I welcome it all. Yeah, please, I welcome it all. So any comments, posts, all of that, I welcome it all.
Yeah. Are they asking you about the bussy and all that crazy shit?
Say it again.
Are they asking you about? Are they asking you about bussy and all that crazy shit to test you? They're gonna test you.
I haven't got that yet, but
okay.
I'm sure that's
okay. It's coming. Hey man, good to hear from you. Let's get you back on the line next week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, to do some more promoting. All right.
All right, Star. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Take
sir.
care.
Take care. All right. One of my sponsors tapping in. On the screen, www.playericsmusic.com. Okay, I don't have my contacts in. It was a little hard to read that. Also, www.yourpainyourgain.com. If you need a bag, holler at them. Tell them I sent you. Hey, Troll Babies, before I go to the phone lines, let me ask you guys, what's the woman who got shot and killed by a cop? And he just got off. Until Freedom went to the courthouse. Is it Pamela something? She grabbed the cop's taser and tased him, and then he shot her. What was her name? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Was it Pamela Hunt or Hunter? Let me Google this. I wanted to mention that, but was her name? Pamela Turner. That was her name. That cop got off. Okay, 2 days ago, the NAACP in Houston demands accountability. I only saw that little snippet, like many of you, and the former officer, Juan de la Cruz, not guilty. She was on the ground. I'm pregnant. As a lot of them do. But, if you're pregnant, stop all that bucking, Yeah. Oh, look at the trolls. They're saying, don't you mean Tina Turner star? No. Pamela Turner, that was her name. Yeah, stop all the bucking and clucking. And then when shit gets real, I'm pregnant. You tased the cop. You tased the cop, goddamn. Monster got your donation. Okay, Monster says, I'm about to run a rail Bobby Brown jaw. Well, salute to you, man. Good for you. Do what works for you. Don't let me be the one. Oh, okay. So Jen says, no, it's not an FBA culture video game. I just called it that. Jen with the bullshit. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Hey, Tyra. Tyra says food stamps receipts are buying up all the crab. Pardon me. Food stamp recipients are buying up all the crab. Yeah. Folks, that's my main topic tonight. If anybody, wants to call in. Come on. Let me just read more of this. Hold on a second. Alaska officials have canceled several crab harvests in a conservation effort that sent shockwaves through the crabbing industry in the region. Officials canceled the fall Bristol Bay red king crab harvest, and for the first time on record are also holding off on the winter harvest of snow crab, according to multiple reports. The decision comes after a stark recent population declines of the animals. Data from NOAA Eastern Bering Sea surveys shows 92% decline in overall snow crab abundance from 2018 to 2021. Is the government behind this? Have we been dragging the seas to the point where the crabs are, I don't want to say going extinct, but they're not reproducing fast enough? We keep letting more people into the goddamn country. We can't feed everybody. We can't. We've got people from China sending over fake eggs, fake rice. We've already had those discussions. So now we have the seafood industry suffering. What about the farm-raised crabs? Is there even such a thing? Hold on a second. Let me Google this before I go back to the phones. I eat crab meat from time to time. Hold on. From 2019, research project showing potential for farming blue crab. Okay, whoever sent in $1.99 in my live chat, no thank you. If you don't have $5, young lady, please don't send me anything. I'm an uppity nigga from the suburbs. I don't need your little $1.99. Fuck out of here. So, and I see something else here. Wait a minute. How to raise crabs. how to raise healthy, profitable crabs for meat in your own crab pond, even if you're just starting out in raising crabs. So there is a way to do this. There is a way to do this. You know, the black man needs to, you know, raise his own food. Because white is trying to kill you. That's a whole fact. White is trying to kill you. I really think they're doing something to the seafood industry. If memory serves me correctly, crabs multiply like fucking deer and rabbits. You can't stop them. You know? Hold on a second, let me change my screen. Devious J, I got you, my nigga. Do you want to tap in? Guys, subscribe to Devious J on YouTube. Great content, great videos, great music. Reginald, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Area code 585, good evening. This is the Star Report, and we're talking about the crab shortage. A billion crabs, you up to speed. 585. Yes, no? Gotta go. Thank you for calling, okay? Let's try area code 908. Is that Brooklyn Giggles, 908?
Hey, what's going on, Star?
Hey, man, good to hear from you. What's cracking?
Yeah, what's cracking, man? Let's get to the topics.
Please.
Yeah, Jamaica is making a mistake. I think they're 15 years too late, probably even longer than that. You can't just reverse time and regarding this type of culture that you don't want in Jamaica. Like it doesn't make any sense that y'all doing it now. I get it that the crime rate over there is probably just as bad as any other country, but like to say no more of that type of music, that's crazy. I can't even picture my homeland, Nigeria, doing that. I can never picture that. So Jamaica, they're dropping the ball on this one. I don't think it's going to stand. I don't think so.
With all due respect, Brooklyn Giggles, Jamaicans are more cultured than Nigerians. Nigerians are strictly business. Nigerians will sell their fucking cousins, their nephews, and anybody for a fucking $1, respectfully. So,
and respectfully, you're wondering why there's a beach shortage in Jamaica. So what are we talking about here? Come on, come on. Yeah, we're strictly business.
Hang on.
And so what?
Have you ever been to Jamaica? That's the question.
No, I have not been to Jamaica.
So
I have not been to Jamaica.
I appreciate you calling, but once again, the man of Nigerian descent, you were born here in America, yes? But you families from Nigeria?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You constantly take shots at FBA. You don't think they deserve reparations. Now you're saying that Jamaica is just out of control. Nothing can be done. And what? They need to be saved from themselves? What is it you're saying? Brooklyn Giggles, please.
What I'm saying is the government, this experiment that they're doing is not going to last. You can't just, I mean, there's too many genres of music in Jamaica. I mean, then you also have soca. Like, it's like you're going to say they can't curse anymore. They can't talk about sex in their music anymore. They can't talk about crime in their music anymore. Like come on, man. You're 15 years too late. You can't just decide to make that type of decision. If you ask me, that sounds like corruption, government corruption going on in there.
Hang on, Brooklyn Giggles, stay there. Let me acknowledge this queen. She put another $9.99 with that $1.99. There you go, Miss S. Parker. Salute to you, you good-looking woman. You see, I knew you had it. You know, that's like somebody going up in Creflo Dollar's church, you know. The goddamn plate comes around, you put in 50 cents. All that ism Creflo Dollar spitting. No, we're going to pass the plate back to you. You put a 20 in there. Thank you, darling. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so, Brooklyn Giggles. As a businessman.
Yeah.
As a businessman, as a descendant of colonizers or slave traders, Yes, no? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My family on my mother's side was slave traders. I admitted that. Do you think that what they're doing in Jamaica, from a business standpoint, it needs to be done? You know, all the everything since the early '60s has not worked out for you people. You got your independence. You've done nothing with the goddamn economy. You're still playing this. Let me not get too personal. You're still running around here, you know, making a mockery of things. You can't get it together, so we've got to step in and we've got to save the younger Jamaicans coming up. We're going to ban that god-awful music that you have been programming each other with over the goddamn decades. And we're going to give the young, fresh minds something else to look forward to. We're going to turn most of them into Batiman, let them transition, whatever, however. Do you think from a business standpoint this might be a good thing? From a business standpoint, you're a Nigerian. It's all business with you.
Yeah. A business standpoint for the white Jamaicans to gentrify Jamaica. Let's just kick out all these Jamaicans that have been causing hell in our city. Let's just kick them out to gentrify Jamaica and send them and they could go to another island or whatever. So that's how I'm looking at it. That's my theory.
We don't care where you go, but just, you know, let's all get on the same page. We'll make cake soap mandatory. We'll give you a bar of cake soap in fucking school. Me, I bleach. You know, and we're looking 50 years down the road, and maybe Jamaica might be some type of force to be reckoned with. Yes, no, or am I rambling here?
I think you're rambling
yeah,
just a little
I'm
bit.
Rambling.
It's the objective perspective. Also, I wanted to add. Yo, I get that you're you know, listen, this is an objective show. I get that you're looking at the academics video very objectively, but can we at least admit that when his girl slapped his hat off, that was violation?
I thought he handled it well. I mean, listen, you have to let wifey, if that's his girl, you gotta let her pop off with the mouth. You know, she's gonna punch you. She's gonna throw. Hang on. She's gonna throw something in the house. He didn't give her a ground and pound. Listen, Ack is on the Henny. Let's not get it fucked up. He used to drink Henny 7 o'clock in the morning when we were doing 7:30, doing the goddamn everyday struggle. He had the little bottle right there. So Ack is juiced up. I thought he handled that very well. She slapped his hat off, and I said, so what? I'm the prize. You heard what he told her, right? I'm the prize, bitch. Break yourself.
I mean, if you say so, my good man. I personally felt that she violated him.
Okay.
And, you know, these are the type of women that act like, and I'm not even mad at him for that. It is what it is. If you like OnlyFans chicks, that's cool with me. It is what it is. But, like, it just seemed like, yeah, he is the prize. Yeah, he got the money, and those chicks that wanted to take pictures with him clearly gravitated to him because he's DJ Academics.
Yeah.
I respect that, and I get that.
Bitch, we up in Miami in the club. I'm the big kahuna. They ain't looking at you, bitch. They looking at you because you're with me. Break yourself. I think he was holding her bag. What was that, a Birkin bag? Bitch, I got your Birkin bag. Lower your tone. Go ahead and finish up. Go ahead.
I promise you. He rented that girl for a day. I promise you. He's not going to have the same girl.
Whatever, you know.
Promise you.
Good to talk to you, Brooklyn Giggles. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I believe.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. All right, Brooklyn Giggles. That nigga's Nigerian. Don't let him fool you, kids. That's a Nigerian. Hold on a second. Skylar Saunders is on the line. Skylar, pardon me, man. I just now seeing you, man. What's cracking on a Friday night? Good to hear from you.
Doing well, sir. Good evening. How are you?
I'm good, man. Any thoughts on the Alaskan king crab, the snow crab shortage coming out of Alaska, 1 billion crabs missing, or Jamaica banning gangster music on the airwaves and television?
All right, I'm going to see if I can tie these together.
Please, go ahead.
First off, with the crabs, first thing that needs to go, first priority, is the Alaskan Department of Fishing and Game.
Okay.
It is an unnecessary government controlling and regulating body.
Okay.
It is because of them, I think, that there is this shortage because they want to propagate, they want to promote the idea of global warming.
Okay.
And they're saying that the Alaskan seas are the fastest warming waters in the United States.
Right.
So, I think if we just completely privatize the whole industry and get government out of the way, then there will be more crabs, and like you said, the people will be able to farm them and keep on raising them. Because the more you farm them, the more crabs you get. And like you said, they're like rabbit and deer; they just keep on multiplying.
Yeah.
Now, if I can tie.
No, well, hang on. If I can just respond to what you just said. Yeah, it sounds great. Let's get more, smaller fishermen, however. But that's a rough industry, being a fisherman, going out on the seas.
Absolutely.
God, that's rough. I mean, listen, I spent summers up on Martha's Vineyard, and we used to go deep sea fishing and all sorts of shit like that for bonita and stuff. But that's a rough career. It can burn you out.
It's one of the most deadliest.
Deadliest.
It's one of the most deadliest professions to have, longshoremen.
Yeah. So here we have the government that has the money to fund those fishing, journeys, expeditions, and so on and so forth. So to privatize it, who would we be looking to come in? I mean, who would want to go in and do that type of dangerous work, as we just said?
Well, of course you'll have what you would call like the row dirty job and the deadliest catch kind of guys that will be around. But there will also be, and they're supposed to be respecting small, like you said, small fishermen. They will be a part of this. But there will also be room for big business. Big businesses could come in and make corporations and ensure that there's enough product that's available to the consumers.
I'm agreeing with you, what you said, but I think it's somewhat of a catch-22 with my limited knowledge here, because if you start letting in other, and I'm just gonna say, I don't know, illegals to come run the goddamn seafood industry, at some point they're gonna become money hungry. They're not gonna give a shit what they're fucking freezing and shipping out to different states, and we'll be eating spoiled shit that hasn't been fucking cleaned properly. We'll have people will be getting all sorts of fucking diseases, in my opinion. But okay, so you want to shift to Jamaica? That's my showrunner topic.
Yeah, this is me. Let me do this disclaimer. I'm all for government. Government doing one thing, protecting individual rights.
That's a fact.
And that's through the military, the police, and the judiciary or the law courts. That's it. There should be no. If I can do this, I can go to Jamaica. Can I do that?
Go. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go way back to 1938. Jelly Roll Morton, look him up.
Wow.
Had a song. Not you. I'm saying your audience.
Yeah.
Everybody, anybody under 30.
Yeah.
But Jelly Roll Morton recorded a song called "The Dirty Dozen," where he had multiple expletives, and it wasn't censored. It wasn't banned. It's actually a part of the Library of Congress, and preserved. So you fast forward to the 80s when Judas Priest was accused of promoting suicide, and because these two boys died.
Satanic
music. They actually won their case.
Satanic music, yeah.
Yes, for satanic music, exactly. They won their case. It wasn't a big win for freedom of speech, but it was just enough to show you that you can be expressive in your music. Now, the sad part is the parental advisory sticker that is on, that used to be on CDs, it's now on streaming services. That still persists, but the government should have nothing to do with it. Just like, and I'm going to Jamaica, they have what they call jungle justice. It's these large mobs that go in the streets and commit vigilante justice.
Yeah.
So they're banning that. Like, they're banning people from doing all these things on the radio. not on in the internet, and the artists know this,
Right.
and they're going to have even more streams, more views, because
Good point.
of this ban.
Right. Yeah. We always want what we can't have. Human nature.
That's right.
Human nature.
That's right. A wise man once said, "We all have wants, needs, and desires."
Yeah. Hey, man, good to
Wise
talk to you.
man told me that.
Good to talk to you, man.
It was great talking to you.
Yes, sir. Take care. All right.
Take care, Mr. Train.
Skylar's on this top, tap it in. Guys on the screen, heryummyyoni.com. In my community section, we just reposted their banner. Ladies, you might want to go there and check out some of that, some of their products. Pardon me. Okay, well, I'm going to get them back on the line, too, when time permits. Reginald got your donation. Thank you so much. Precision Healthcare. Are you on the line? Precision Healthcare Solutions. Okay, I got your banner coming up next. Okay, thank you for tapping in. I'm sorry, guys, and in my community section, hang on, let me spend a little time with that sponsor because we just reposted their banner also. They're hiring. They're hiring Precision Healthcare Services. Accepting applications for caregivers and CNAs in the Atlanta area for immediate hire, okay? www.precisionhcs.org. I say again. I'm sorry, let me put it on the screen. I'm doing too much. Well, it's in the community section, okay? It's in the community section. I'll put it on the screen shortly, all right? Let's bring in area code. I think this is overseas. Are you there? Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Hello.
Hey there, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Where do you want to start on a Friday night?
DJ Academics is a clown. I don't know why you're supporting him. He's a big clown. And the thing about it is DJ Academics made a living off of, clowning rappers and their lifestyle. He went back and forth with Meek at one point, and, because Meek, trying to say Meek is a gangster and he should have did this and that to Tekashi 6ix9ine. And it looks like Academics is trying to be just that. But he's doing it to women. And the girl who's in the video looks like she's like 17.
Okay, now hang on a second.
What's up with that?
You said he's a big dick clown? Do you know the size of his dick? I'm just asking.
I did not say anything about it.
I could have
I said he's a big clown.
I could have sworn you said a big dick clown. You didn't say that?
I said he's a big clown.
Okay. Want to ask old girls hating. Okay, so listen, that's not really my topic. It's not really my topic, but I'll let you talk more, please. This happened in Miami. I'm not sure when, at the Fresh and Fit podcast. Salute to those guys. And they were in a club, and girls were coming around. Everybody.
Why is he constantly pressing women, though? He pressed a woman a couple of months ago. The woman, he didn't like what she said, and he was talking about how, he was packing and his guys was there ready to move. Like, what is his problem with women?
I don't know.
I don't know why you on his side. He was trying to clown you too, remember?
Well, I'm not on his side. I'm being objective. And I've clowned him as well. But we're talking about the video footage, and objectively speaking, his girl, from what other sources said, she popped off first in the club. Now, she has to know, or maybe she's learning, that a guy like him is a magnet, sometimes for trouble, sometimes for, females who are trying to come up, So I'm not necessarily co-signing him, but I'm not just going to hate on him just because. I'm the objective hater, never a player hater. But go ahead.
Look how small she is and how he was pushing her. That was uncalled for. He's too emotional. He for him to speak the way he does about women, he's too emotional.
Who you from, dear? Where you from? Why you laughing?
You don't remember?
I just asked you. Why are you laughing? Where you from? I don't know your voice.
Because yes, you do. I was talking to you the other day.
Baby, I don't remember what I had for breakfast. Where you from?
I'm from New York.
Okay. Have we spoke before? What's your name? Do you have a name or you're hiding?
No. Yeah, I'm in hiding right now.
Okay. ¿Tú hablas español?
No habla español.
Okay. Now, let's keep it real. I'm in no rush. Let's keep it real. Did you and Academic smash? I'm going to listen to the playback. You said he's a big dick clown. That's what you said, Ma.
I did not say that. I said he's a big clown. I was probably talking fast.
Did Ack go up in you with the tool, respectfully? Were you trying to?
No.
Were you trying to come up? You're giggling. You're giggling.
They say, cuz that's like impossible. They say Academics is worth millions, and I still, hell no. No, he's a clown.
How old are you?
I'm older than his minor girlfriend.
Okay. What industry are you in? Can you tell us that? We're just talking.
I'm a police officer.
Are you trolling? You're serious?
I'm not giving those people my information. The troll babies, they be going off. I can't even imagine what they're saying right now. I'm not giving none of my real information.
Never mind that. Are you from New York? Seriously, where you from? New York, New Jersey?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So, if you ran into Academics in a club, he's on that Henny, he's reckless eyeballing, he says, "Hey, Ma, I just want to hang out. I want to see you in some red bottoms, and I want to see a Birkin bag on your shoulder. I got you." You wouldn't think about it?
I don't give a F about a Birkin bag, number one. I don't club, so me and him will never be in the same place.
Okay.
So he was around his caliber of women yesterday or whenever that happened.
Yeah.
So, it's going to happen.
Yeah, we all have a certain type. But what's your type before you go? I'm enjoying the conversation. What is your type? Clearly you have hate for Academics, but you watched the video, so you're paying attention to the bullshit. What's your type?
Yeah. Well, I've been waiting for this moment, actually.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like Academics is about to be on a downward spiral. He thinks that the money in his pocket is going to make him, and it's really not. So I don't like what he's been doing. I mean, I watched when he disrespected that girl a couple of months ago. The girl literally disagreed with him. How you got to be mature enough. If somebody disagrees with you, you threaten them with a gun and all of that. What is that about? So he's on a downward spiral. Yeah, I'm gonna watch when he's when he's declining. I'm here for that. I was here for when you was going at him because I don't like him. He's disrespectful.
Well, listen, again, I'm the objective hater, never a player hater. But now, hang on a second. Tell us when he goes live on Twitch. What day is that? I forget.
I don't even know what Twitch is. I think I had to ask.
She's capping. Pay attention.
I don't even know what Twitch is.
Say again?
You're just trying to figure out my age. You're trying to figure out my age.
All right. Well, hey, good to talk to you on a Friday night, and you have a great weekend if we don't talk again this weekend, all right?
All right. See ya.
Okay. Take care. Bye. I don't remember speaking to her, but I appreciate the call. Okay, we're doing good on time. Guys, on the screen, check out Mr. Precise 8 on YouTube. All right. Now let's go to back to Cash App. Maurizio, got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay. Is Is it Lando? Got your donation. Salute from Seattle, old nigga. Hey, man, I'll be out there soon, but I'm going to be, on a road trip handling business. No hanging out at night. I am going to be trying to look at some property, not in Seattle, but, on the outskirts. If you have any recommendations, anything like, on the water, I'm looking to rent. I don't want to buy nothing. I'll be out there soon, but thank you for your donation, okay? Hey, Samantha, got your donation. Why are you calling in? She says, Star, be kind. I am educated and Jamaican. Well, thank you, young lady. Yeah, a lot of girls from Jamaica are educated. I give you that. I don't know if you read my book, not that you had to, but back in the 80s when I was going through a tough time, it's going very far back, and I was working in the mailroom at MTV, and there was a girl, I'm not going to say her name, she's dead now, but she was Jamaican, and she had a hell of a fucking education in Jamaica. And she used to come to my job around lunchtime, and I would pay her in Coke sometimes, or sometimes I'd give her cash, and we used to go to the New York Library. And she was just a fucking, back in those days, she was book smart, but she was a coke whore. But she knew her shit, and she helped me with a lot of things, as I was going through the 80s, because I didn't go to college, but that's a long story. Thank you for your donations, Samantha. Are you calling in? If not, thank you. Just the same. Hey, Nikki, are you calling in? Thank you for your donation. She says, I'd like to call in. Okay, the number's on the screen, Nikki. Or was that you who I just spoke to? Number's on the screen. Can you tell me what area code you're calling from? Let me put my email information on the screen in case you don't know how to get on the line. Or you can call in, hold on a second, and just email me and say, hey, Star, I'm on the line. I just sent you a Cash App. Pick up area code such and such, all right? Hold on. Boom, there's my email address, okay? Let's go to area code 267. Good evening. We've got a snow crab shortage out of Alaska. 1 billion crabs missing. Are you up to speed? Do you care? Area code 267.
Hey, Star. Samantha.
Hey, how are you? Good to hear from you. Thank you for your donation.
You're welcome. I'm not really fully on speed on all of what's happening, so I was hoping that you would enlighten me a little bit more. I just tapped in a little late, so the conversation was already brewing when I got on, and I looked in the community section and I didn't see any videos.
Yeah, these are topics that I saw 2 days ago, actually, because the ban went into effect on October the 11th with regards to Jamaica banning broadcasts on all music and TV that glorifies drugs and crime. The Broadcast Commission, that's who's banning this. So it covers radio stations, as I said, television, anything to do with gun violence, scamming, criminal activities. They want this regulated. And what do you think? Were you born in Jamaica, or were you born here and of Jamaican descent?
I was born here. I was born in Jamaica and moved here. Actually, I migrated here. Next week will make 27 years ago.
Nice. Okay.
So I grew up here for most of my life. Mm-hmm. I went to high school, middle school in New York, and then moved to Connecticut, high school, college in Pennsylvania, and the whole world. So I kind of basically been around the U.S. But it took way too long. I think it's just kind of like it's dead at this point. Like, what's the point now in this day and age? They're going to find it wherever they want it. So it's kind of like that should have happened a while ago. Or what's the purpose of them censoring that now? What is that going to bring back?
I don't know. But I'm not going to dump on Jamaica. I mean,
No, not at all.
Go.
No, I mean, I don't think it's a dump. I think they're trying to achieve something here. But the thing is, they should have already been implemented a while ago if they're trying to protect the youth and the younger generation that's coming up. hearing this type of stuff because it's very influential. And I've had this conversation with relatives of mine and other friends, and it becomes heated because I'm in favor of that to a degree.
Okay.
But at the same time, they can still find it wherever they want it, so it's not going to really do anything.
So you were how old when you left Jamaica to come to the States? How old were you?
Really, Star?
I'm just asking.
Okay, I was 12.
You were 12.
27, so I'm 39. I'll be 40 in a few months. A few months.
Okay.
3 more months next year.
So how often do you
Early next year.
How often do you go home? It's different, I would imagine. Yeah, I've never been there. It's different now.
Actually, I went back just not too long ago, about 3 weeks ago, because my mom is there now because she has this massive home that she built. So I had to go and accommodate her because, of course, she's aging. And so I was just there not too long ago, the end of August to the first week of September.
Okay.
And before that, I went during the pandemic around August for like a whole 2 months. And prior to that, it was a while.
So let me ask you, you said you're in favor of this, them banning gun violence, crime, scamming, things that would possibly have influence on the young. Do you think that this is a step in the direction of not just controlling art, but to make Jamaica something that will eventually lose its culture? I mean, if you allow the government to ban your art, they can at any point in time implement other cultures and say, this is what we find to be acceptable. What you guys did was fine, but this now, we need to put into your curriculum, we need to educate you on the Holocaust because you need to be more sensitive.
Okay. So, and that's where it becomes a gray area for me because the truth is, they should have been...
Very gray.
It's very gray because... Listen, like I said, this should have been happening a long time ago, probably 15 years ago. Look at Vybz Kartel. He was the main head turner in this arena when it came to this type of music and violence. And he's so dynamic and is a very talented and gifted artist when you look at the art form, but very violent, very sickening at times. His whole ideology, the way he thinks and processes stuff is very sadistic in a weird way. I mean, so I can't really give a definitive response to that because I would be torn when it comes to that. But in terms of just trying to protect the youth until they probably become of age to a degree where they can make certain choices for themselves, then I would say, yeah. But in Jamaica, there's street dances all day, every day, everywhere you go. There's these music blasting, penetrating, and it's just like so pervasive in their lifestyle. So there's no ban in it. And that's where I had the issues. Like it's everywhere all the time. And these children are exposed to so much, it becomes their norm.
Okay.
And so what they're trying to do now to curtail that, it's a bit too late for me. Like I understand where they're trying to go with it, but it's kind of too late because the cat's already out the bag. You can't put it back in.
Now hang on a second. I don't know the full details. Did Vybz Kartel really kill anybody, or was he assumed to hang on. Or was he assumed to have killed? And I think the guy's name was Spider, because
Lizard.
Pardon me, Lizard. Did they ever find Lizard's body? I thought they never found the body.
They never found the body. Because, of course, his body was in pieces from what I can understand, but what they had was some audio. The thing that because they didn't have his body, or I don't know if they had any, I'm sure they must have.
Stop right there. We're having a good conversation, and I respect your knowledge of Jamaica. I'm just asking you, not trying to throw you curveballs. Okay, so Vybz Kartel, it was never proven that he chopped up or killed Lizard. Now, he said some grimy shit, I remember, because he had the BlackBerry back in those days. He was talking really fucking spicy. The CIA and the equivalent of that coming out of merry old England are some of the greatest deceptive people on the fucking planet. They could have the ability to take Lizard, relocate him some goddamn where, cook up a goddamn lie, just entertain me, cook up a lie, sit Vibes Cartel down because he was the fucking wave. Man, was he the wave, huh?
He was a disturber. I gotta give it to you.
Rompin' sharp. Hang on a second.
He was a disturber.
Hang on. I'm grooving. I'm sipping. Rompin' sharp. Me cocky longer than me nine. Right? Woo.
Okay.
So you take the most aggressive heterosexual man and you sit him down. Life in the penitentiary. You're saying that it didn't happen soon enough. I'm saying that maybe this was orchestrated. You know, maybe they finally broke him. He just got married. You know that, right? Or I think he's going to get married. Vibes Cartel.
I saw that banner on your show, and then I checked out, and he has some white woman there. That doesn't look like his black queen he talks about a lot, even though he's a different.
She's Caucasian. I don't think she's like white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. She's some type of mixture.
Okay.
Some type of mixture, you know. But he sat him down, broke him. He's all fat in the face now. And then he started changing his music. Do you remember that jam he had a couple of years ago, Forever? You know that song?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Love that song. But see,
he did change up a lot of his tune, but he's still good. I got to give that to him, and that's where I have the thing. I'm like, he's such a musical genius, but then he's so fucking sadistic.
Samantha, he's different now. He ain't talking that Gaza killing shit no more. He ain't talking that shit no more. So do you think, just hypothetically speaking, and I don't like to do hypotheticals, do you think that this was maybe orchestrated, and at some point, Jamaica will become I'll just say totalitarianism. Might become a totalitarianism.
At this point, I can't rule anything out. And because of my ideology and how I think, I'm open to everything and anything without judgment. But I just hope that what they're doing is for the greater good.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, good to talk to you. Are you concerned about the crab shortage coming out of Alaska? No?
I mean, I don't know much about that either. I know I like crab, but I mean, I was trying to start to get it out of my diet. So guess what? It's going to help me to get rid of it quickly. So I'm not that concerned. No.
Okay. Good to talk to you. Have a great weekend if we don't speak again, all right?
You too. Okay. Same here. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye. What do you think, folks? Will Jamaica become a totalitarian nation? You don't need to hear no more of that independence stuff. It didn't work for you. We got something new for you here. We're going to bring in some transgenders. They're going to go to your schools and they're going to give the children lap dances. It's not such a bad thing. Guys on the screen, songsthatwork.info. Anybody care about Gunna being denied bond for a third time? Gunna's out of here, kids. He's out of here. Hang on a second. How do I say your name? Hey there. Is it Nikira? Am I saying the right name? Or Nikki?
Nikira, yeah. You can call me Nikki.
Good to hear from you. Thank you for your support. You have the floor. Young lady, where do you want to start?
Thank you. So I'm Jamaican as well. I'm from Brooklyn originally, and I've lived in London for some time. So I have a little bit of insight on how they think over there.
Okay.
But I think this has a lot to do with the new Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. Okay. He's a 7-day Adventist. And a lot of Jamaicans are 7-day Adventists. Yes. So now that there's one in office, they're trying to undo a lot of the things Portia Simpson, Prime Minister before him, he's trying to undo a lot of that. Like, she welcomed a lot LGBT rights on the island, and she wanted the island to become really progressive. So now that they have someone so religious in office, I think things are going to start to change, because people don't know Jamaica is a very religious island.
Continue. Continue. I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying. Go ahead.
And a lot of the dancehall artists, they somehow transition into gospel music after a while. Lady Saw, Mr. Vegas. And back in 2016, there was this genre of gothic dancehall that started to become really popular in the Garrison. And a lot of the older reggae artists started speaking against it because teens would commit these gruesome murders and then put it in a song. And then that's something that influenced grime in the UK. It influenced drill music. There's kind of two different gangs, whoever's doing the worst murder and putting it in the music. And that's been creating a lot of violence since 2016.
Okay.
And a lot of that happened under Portia. So when this new guy came into office, they've been trying to just clean it, and they think music is the reason.
You were born and raised in Jamaica?
No, I was born in Brooklyn, Flatbush,
Okay.
Brooklyn, right there on March in Bedford. And then we moved into Bed-Stuy, but my family's Jamaican. They're from St. James.
Okay. How often do you go back? Or do you go back?
Back in a really long time. I've been back in a long time.
Where are they with regards to debt and the IMF? Does that have anything to do with, the music now and the art being regulated? I have no idea. It's been a long time since
I really don't know when it comes to that. A lot of what I get would be, speaking to my relatives who regularly visit back and forth, whether they're in Canada or in London or, I just had one who just visited us. She's doing work with the United Nations. So these are things that they're discussing. And there's also this crime wave involving scamming going on in Jamaica, and that's creating a lot of violence, the telephone scams. And, there's uptown and downtown. So you have a lot of the reggae artists or the athletes like Usain Bolt who move into uptown and want to separate themselves from the violence. Their homes are getting robbed. It's definitely a wealth gap in Jamaica right now. So I think that's also contributing to violence. But I think that it's the Seventh-day Adventists that they have as the prime minister.
Well, listen, if you ask me, whenever people start getting money, they become violent. I'll broad stroke. I'm not going to paint them to be any worse than any other nations or cultures. But I was combing through this, and I was just curious as to whether people were going to accept this, whether Jamaican people would think that this is a good thing or a bad thing. This will never happen in America. They will not ban music here. I don't even know if they'll fucking regulate it, and nor should they. But I was just wondering if this was something that Jamaicans, such as yourself, look forward to, or do you think that this is an intrusion on your rights? You want to finish up?
One thing about the Jamaicans, they're very creative, especially musically. They can create something out of anything. Even if you take the violence away from dancehall or reggae, Jamaicans are a vibe. There are people who love to dance. They have a catchy lingo. It's global lingo, whether you go to London or Canada. Their people are always trying to ride that reggae wave, so they don't really need violence to...
Well, Jamaicans were influenced by FBA in terms of music and that sort of thing.
Absolutely, I'd say that too, but they're very creative. I think they'll make something out of this. I don't think, this is going to stop any form of music coming out of Jamaica because they can't express themselves in a violent way. I think they should.
Bob Marley and the Wailers, they were wearing conchs and pompadours, imitating the Motown artist, but before they let their hair get knotted up. Did you know that?
Yes, because my mother's born 1956.
Yeah.
So back then, were a Rasta, that was looked down upon. Those people lived up in the mountains. So that look was popularized. I agree. Right now, having course is more fashion, but back then you really had to be a Rasta, like you're really living in.
Cool Herc came over here and he got with the program. He wasn't over here wearing locks and shit like that. He wasn't talking that Yama and shit. He put on some fucking He put on some Adidas and some plaid pants and a mock neck, and he said, "Okay, I'm American."
Reggae really wasn't.
That's how that went down.
By the Black American audience. until later on, the late 80s, early 90s. So, I could see that.
Well, hey, I appreciate the support. Anything else you want to chime in on? Do you care about the crab shortage coming out of Alaska or no?
I mean, I'm allergic to shellfish, so.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a great evening, what's left of it, okay?
Thank you, Star. Have a good night.
Take care. Bye now. All right, we've had ourselves a healthy discussion here tonight, folks. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Cash App, Super Chat. Did I get to all my sponsors? songs.work.info. Also on, oh, man, Dope Man, where are you? Dope Man, your showrunner will be coming. Hang on, guys. Dope Man is in my community section. Hood Box Office presents. Everybody hold on, goddamn, because I got to make sure I'm promoting Dope Man. He has returned. And wait a second. Okay, his banner. Where's his banner? Oh, shit. Dope Man, do you have a wrench in my live chat? You should. If you do not, please email me so that you can promote your links. Guys, here's Dope Man's YouTube page. Please go subscribe. Tell him I sent you. Dope Man has, he's right now he's in the Philippines. He's got females and lady boys. Holla at Dope Man. He's in my community section, all right? And on the screen as well, Urban Gorilla on YouTube. Check him out, all right?